See, this is what I'm talking about with the Lakers. I go away, I come back, they down 5 now. They down 5 by a Ja Morant list Memphis Grizzlies, right? This is what I be talking about. When you ain't got defense, any team can beat you. Let's go back to the game, man. I'm finna get back in this stuff. Yup. Lakers down by 5. Come on, Lake Show. That's why defense is key. Because you could rely on your defense at night. And you could rely on your defense. Lakers ain't got no defense. So any team can beat us, even the Grizzlies without Ja, bro. Like, this is a game we need in the standings. This game will take us out the 7th seed. It'll take us out that play-in spot. You hear me? So we definitely need to get this one. Oh, I'm finna drop the link for you, John. Oh yeah, John, share me that Hayden Low. Like, we ain't gonna get too much on it, but we could tease him for the next live. You feel me? Let me drop the link for you. Sign and drive with 0 down, 0 due at sign-in, and 0 first payment on select Volvo SUVs during the holiday safely sales event. Yup, but see, look, lost the lead that quick. Defense is key in every sport. Ask the New York Yankees. So we look pretty on the offense end, but goddamn, man, can we get a stop? Can we stop somebody? These offensive-minded teams with offensive-minded coaches, bro, like, we dealing with this at USC right now. Why all the LA coaches got to be so offensive-minded, bro? Like, shit crazy.
What's up, bro?
What's up with it?
Ooh.
Yeah, they done came back on us and took the lead.
No.
That's what I was saying. I know you listening like, man, that's why D is key in every sport, bro.
Yep. Ooh. Well, just got off the phone with my folks.
Oh, yeah, give me that Halo Low scoop. Till the Laker game come back on. We in between quarters, so give me the
It wasn't just him, it was the sister too.
She committed to Miami too?
She about to.
What sport
Bad.
she?
I think she a track. So but she top tier. Parents got money. Parents don't care where the son goes. They're not worried about where he go. He go where he want to go. But their parents, they're not worried about traveling or anything like that. They got money. They at Oaks Christian. Come on now. So in reality, they came with a package deal.
Man.
Lincoln and Cristobal on campus at the same time at watching the game.
And Lincoln, well, Lincoln can't do nothing about the NIL thing, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't drop the bag.
So
it wasn't all about the bag though either.
So what is it about besides his sister being? I'm pretty sure Lincoln Riley could get the USC track team to offer her if she
right. But from what I hear, they all in the meeting together, and people had questions about his game management. And these are people who love SC. They rather him go to SC.
Damn. All right, Lakers done tied this thing up though. Now they better take over this quarter.
What are we going into the fourth?
Yep, this the fourth.
Yeah, this should have already been done. John not playing.
Exactly. This is a game we supposed to be able to rest the starters.
Exactly. So it's like with You got to think about even with the Dodgers, bro. Like we had injuries all throughout the middle of the year. We was still winning. We had so much hitting. But it was it was it was to a point to where they really were kind of resting players, but they weren't. How we go into the Yankee? Well, actually, we went into the playoffs with no pitching and won the World Series.
It was a Dodgers year, bro. Like when you look back at it, was nothing gonna stop them from winning. You feel me?
Right.
And they loaded. They got that roster. They spent big money. Oh, live. Oh, that backup center up in there, hooping. The logo, he just kind of
Mm-hmm.
7-footer, ran the floor like a guard. I like him.
And what's the name not coming back, bro?
Who?
Hayden. They could offer a bigger bag. He's not coming.
Because of Lincoln?
And they over there promising in Miami, he gonna be the man. He gonna be the star of their defense. They believe in the kids, man.
He should, but they tell all these kids that, like,
I know they do, but you know
to me,
when you can
it
see
feel
it
like,
though.
to me, it feel like if you say there ain't no chance he coming back, then that means he just don't believe in the coach then.
That's exactly what I was telling you earlier. It
Damn,
was the game. It was the game management. It was like when I was on. I don't know if I was on your live, the USCJ live. No, I was on your live. Remember when I was saying if you run the ball, and then I heard Jaywalk, which I much respect. He was like, "Oh, he wants to preserve the player." It's like, but we got 3, 4 tailbacks.
Exactly. We had
So
games where Quentin Joyner had 75 yards but only 3 carries. He could have
right,
yeah,
and you and I was at the game.
exactly.
You know what
Okay,
I mean? And you
make a
got
strong
B Jack.
play.
You got that kid Brian Jackson back there. He 240 pounds. You think he can't hit nobody?
Oh, this
Yeah,
game good. They hoping now. They going back and forth.
man. I'm driving. I'll be home here in a minute, and then you know what I mean. I can
Brian.
log all the way in, but yeah, bro, it's just I was like, I don't want to go into depth. I don't want to go into depth about everything, but it was upsetting. I can tell you that for me because I'm a USC fan,
Well, whatever. If
and
we
then
go,
they're a USC fan. They're a USC fan, and they had a play into him going to Miami.
then you ain't really USC fan then.
No, it's not that. It's the aspect of like looking at it. They're looking at it like, well, looking at it in the best interest of the kid. If
So
the
Henny,
kid,
so Coach Henny, NFL defensive lineman coach. He was considered one of the best D line coaches in the NFL. He damn sure
Mhm.
in college. So how's like that's what I'm saying. I could see
and then that's what see that is what they
okay,
said too. They was like,
hold on,
he,
hold on.
go
I
ahead.
could see offensive players. You feel me?
Right.
But our defense didn't improve. You got Lynn over there. You got Coach Henny. Use a defensive lineman, and you don't want Coach Henny. If they really USC fans, like you say, then they will be saying what we saying. Oh,
Preserving the kid.
all we need is a mobile quarterback. Like we lost this year because we stuck with Miller Moss too long. Like if you a fan, you don't think we that far off. You know our problems, right? Offensive
Yeah.
line wasn't great. Quarterback wasn't great. Lincoln Riley got the wrong quarterback running his systems. We lost every game by 1 possession. Like, if you're really watching the game, you ain't telling your son, like, especially on defense, like, oh no, we don't want to go there.
Nah, it wasn't
Lost
even. It wasn't
the
even.
team. Like, it's either you ain't really no fan or it's money. Because if I got a kid, especially on defense, I'm not telling them not to go to SC because we went 4-5. Go. First, especially if you on deep, you know how many, and another thing, you know how many players we got leaving next year on the defensive line? Solo,
Mhm.
right? Kobe leaving, Nate leaving, Gavin leaving, Bear already gone. Only person returning on the D line is Anthony Lucas, besides our freshman. So if you're really looking at it, he could start day 1 next year for USC because Braylon Shelby and Cameron Fountain, they didn't like put a stranglehold on the edge position. Our edge position was non-productive. Jamil Muhammad leaving. He could start day one as a freshman
Yeah.
for Coach Henny. So I don't believe none of that shit. I'm sorry. I believe it's about the bag. In the moment, you got gamed up like a little female, like a broad. They got in your ear, and you chose up. You chose up. Period.
I
It
love
ain't.
what you're saying,
I
and
ain't gonna
that's
blame
true.
that on Lincoln, bro. It's easy to blame that on Lincoln, right? What I mean, what he really gonna say? Yeah, because they had a bigger bag and they talking better and they winning on the field. Nah, you gotta say other shit. Like I heard some shit that he said Lincoln Riley wasn't showing a lot of interest in him. Like what? He was just at your game.
He was at the game.
Yeah, but it reports that Lowe was saying that Lincoln Riley wasn't showing interest. Like stop lying. So when you lying, you know you leaving for the bag, bro. I respect your sources and what they tell you, but I don't believe
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, my source came from. Remember when you was and I was at the Penn State game, and I was like, "That's Hayden." Remember I dacked him up. I was like, "Bro, this my boy right here," and he was like, "Oh, Hayden, what's up, bro?" And then we kept it moving. So they were just telling me, they were just like, man, it ain't really about he don't want to be at FC. It's about the bag. They came with a bigger package, and see what they're doing now is they coming with bigger packages because they looking at our record. Now they could come in and pull the players, and they gonna drop a bigger bag because we got high end players. And then now they
Well,
knocking them.
why?
They knocking the game management.
All right, but this is the thing. Why don't give USC a chance to offer? Game management is fixable.
From what I
I
hear,
just don't buy
both
that,
coaches
bro.
is there.
Like game management, or if you looking for the best, or if you looking out for the best of your son, then that already right there, the team goal aspiration ain't number one. So if you
Right,
looking for the best of your number one aspiration is not winning the national championship in high school. You want to
right.
develop to go to the NFL. So let's keep it real.
Yeah.
So that the game management bad on the offensive side, it ain't got nothing to do with the defense. Matter of fact, that gonna put the defense out there more. You're gonna have more action to get cracking, right? So how if you a defensive end, how is the offensive coordinator, his game management affecting you if it's about your development, if it's about what's best for you? How Coach Heaney ain't what's best for you. I'm pretty sure the Miami defensive line coach ain't Coach Heaney, bro. So
Oh,
how
for
is
sure.
it? And first of all, USC got the better education and the better defensive line and coach, defensive line.
Hmm.
So how is this for the best of him?
All I'm doing, like because
I know,
you and I
I
be,
know. I ain't putting it on you. I'm just saying that's
you
some
know, no,
money.
you and I be cooking. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, and I'm just saying if they listening,
Yeah.
you,
So
I, I
it's
need them to
like,
know.
oh,
'Cause you know that's some BS. But like I said when I was talking to USCJ now, I said like shit. If they offer me 2.5 million, I probably would have decommitted too.
yeah, exactly.
But you know what I would have did? I would have gave USC a chance to match that offer. Like, look, I want to play at SC, but I can't turn away this type of money. If y'all ain't even got to beat this. They offer 2.5, give me 2.2, 2 point, and I'll stay with y'all. So that's my next question. Did he give USC a chance to match the offer? And it seemed like no, because you said USC ain't got no chance. So that means they ain't even trying to hear shit.
Well, because from both coaches was at the same game. Cristobal was there and Lincoln was there at the same game. And this is like, I think this is like a week. Well, not this week, but like the past week before that. But even before that, he had already started leaning towards going to Miami. Not only because of the bag, but also because of what's been happening with SC. So it's like, remember when I was telling you, like these kids, they don't be like dedicated to just the program they at. But you got to know, this kid is like a very, very good kid. He comes from a very great family, right? Like, not to say none of us else don't, but he comes from a family that's really, really, they're putting their kid in a private school. He's doing really well. He's a beast on the field.
Miami a public school? USC.
Yeah, they're not a private school.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, It's all about the
They
money.
don't they don't care where he go. They look at it as a point to where they done everything they done in their life. They had, their success and
They don't
everything.
care where he go. Why they saying it's
And
all
go
about?
get your bag. Cause that's what go get your bag then.
Oh, okay. Well, he can go get his bag.
Exactly.
Go ahead then, bro.
It's all right.
This Laker game lit though. It's gonna go down to the wire though.
Which it shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but oh well. It's better entertainment.
Right.
And at this point in the NBA, it's just about racking up the wins. Whether you win by 20 or by one, we got to get this one in the W column.
And every 10 games, we got to be looking at 7-3, 8-2, 9-1, and 6-4. It always has to be on the up and up. It can
Yeah,
it can
over 500.
revolve.
Got to stay over 500.
Yeah. So it can revolve. It could be on different, you may go 6-4, but your next streak to get 10 games, you need to be able to go like 9-1 or 8-2, 7-3. You got to keep it to where you're staying at that 4-3-2 seed, and you got to do it now because it's going, especially, I think everything is the cutoff. The real cutoff is at the All-Star game. It kind of flows in that, it flows in that method of madness within going to the All-Star game.
Take the lead.
Yeah. So if you're in that realm of you're the 4 seed, 3 seed, 2 seed, 1 seed, maybe even the fifth, you could go up, or you could bump down a little bit, but you'll still be okay to get the home court advantage and stay out of the play in.
Hey, I think the Lakers then found they next little center.
He
Like
nice,
how
Carter.
huh?
He nice.
Yeah, he nice. He making a difference. I'm watching the game. He making a difference out there.
Right.
He impacting the game like a mud. He
Hey
providing.
Carter, on the not to go back to the SC, but you seen me roll up to the kid and say what's up to him. I know the kid, met the kid before, know all his peoples. You were there, right there, and it's like, man, I get it. And they had a real conversation with Mr. Riley about the game management. From what I hear, he was saying oh, it's not about that, and I won't go into details. We'll talk about that in private, but yeah,
Nah, that boy ain't no need to keep nothing in. I ain't gonna dwell on this too long. Like
right.
you might as well
Just
spill
another
the beans.
DN. We'll get another one, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He a
Right,
Miami Hurricane now. Ain't no need to keep no secret. They made their decision.
right.
They feel like they didn't like Lincoln Riley answer. I mean that's he already fucked up when they think game management is a problem and he like no that ain't what it is. They already turned off right there.
Yep. Well, just like what you said last night. Well, you were
And
talking about it.
in that
About
game,
go about going downfield, doing like in that Penn State game.
yeah,
Everybody feel like
he
there
was
should
at
be
that
no
game. So
losses.
so he was
Yeah.
at that game. So they probably feel like how I feel, like how we feel. But if I'm really committed to SC, like even how I feel, if I was a high school recruit, I'm still going to SC
Well, yeah, me too. Especially
because
looking at the degree you
we
go
not
get
as
from
dinosaur
SC as
like
opposed to Miami. But
man.
Miami is comparable to SC. The only thing that's not comparable is the degrees. But in
Nah,
regards
I
to
ain't
the
even gonna lie.
lifestyle,
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie.
the,
Miami
the
would be my
lifestyle, hey, Miami can do it too.
yeah. Miami would definitely be my second choice. I ain't gonna lie.
And they point to
But
him like he can.
they shit is fool's gold too a little bit. Like they playing a weak ass ACC. They got Cam Ward. Them niggas they probably be trash next year. Like I don't believe in crystal ball like that. I think they doing that because Cam Ward. Just how we was doing what we was doing because we had Caleb.
Same thing.
So he looking at Miami like, man, they looking like a juggernaut. No, they not. They got they looking good this year in the ACC with Cam Ward. Let's see how they look with the next quarterback.
Oh, I mean, they gonna have to go to the portal again.
All right, this 1-0 is tied up.
Well, yeah. See, what's the minutes left, Carter?
It's like 3.5. Let me see. No, it's 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah, and my stream, I'm late. Like I'm like 20 seconds behind. I'm watching the game, but I'm like 20 seconds behind this bitch.
Like I said, man,
So
I'm
like
not the
now, I
top.
see the score. It say 108 to 108, but I'm looking at it right now. It's 108, 106. Smart at the free throw line. Oh, the Lakers hit a three. Who hit that three? That's what I'm saying. I have no problem with the offense. If we can somehow get the deep, that's why when Vandal come back on injury, we need to play Vandal and then play this 7-foot center dude.
For the defensive purposes. We need a big in there that can. He don't got to score. We didn't have a defensive when we won in 2020. We didn't have a defensive score.
Man,
The White
like
wasn't
we got
scoring like that. JaVale wasn't scoring like that. They was getting tap in ducks. They getting stuff off the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Swing it on the other side. They may be open on the backside. That type of thing. A lob. That type. Man, easy work. But this is kind of disheartening news over here, SP. But we ain't even. Well, let's just stick with the Lakers right now. 111, 110.
mm-hmm. It's gonna go down to the last possession.
How many minutes?
Like 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like
The Lakers gotta. The Lakers gonna have to. I don't know. We got too many interchangeable parts. Some of them gonna have to go. We gonna have to go get somebody else. I'll trade D'Lo ass. He can get up out of here.
man, it look. I'll tell you the truth. It probably don't really matter what we do because it be up to the coach. Like, bro, like if the coach don't play the right players, like right now, like they took the 7-footer out. He was cracking, right? The young dude, Coloco,
Hmm.
active. They took the 7-footer out because they put AD in, and they want to play AD at center. So
As
now,
opposed to playing them together.
yeah. So I feel like we look better with him on the floor. But if you already sold until you playing AD at center and that just is it, like then it don't matter what trades we make, the coaches got to use them. I done seen coaches not even play players like being a Laker fan like Darvin Ham. I
Yep.
said what I said and watched Darvin Ham play 3 guard lineups. He had Patrick Beverly, Russell Westbrook, and Austin Reeves out there, and have Lonnie Walker sitting on the bench. And Lonnie Walker, when he was starting, he was averaging damn near a dub, like 17 points. Put that
Yep.
boy on the bench and was playing stupid ass 3 guard lineups. You feel me? Playing
And
stupid ass
Lonnie was playing defense.
right. But we didn't
So
use them. So sometimes it don't matter who we trade unless the coach gonna play him. I done seen situations with the Lakers and we not playing the better players. Or we can't really play our best lineup because LeBron can't play the three. He refused to play the three. I mean,
because he's trying to preserve his career. That's what
because
that
think
is.
about it, and we go with a real center that have AD at the four. Our lineup right now is AD, Rui, LeBron, Cam Reddish, and Austin Reeves. That's a starting lineup. So imagine if we want to throw in the big. Who we gonna throw on the bench? So let me tell you again. We got Austin Reeves starting. They got D'Lo coming off the bench now.
Right.
We
Oh,
got
I didn't know that. Okay.
Rui. Yeah, he coming off the bench now. So we got Austin Reeves starting at the point.
Got
Reddish
it.
at the two. Then we got Rui, LeBron, and AD. Right now, if we was to throw in a true center to that lineup, who we taking out the lineup?
There'll probably be Reddish,
All right, all right,
But then LeBron got to stick the wing.
exactly. So if we take out Reddish, then it would be that center, AD, Rui, LeBron and Austin Reeves. They don't want Rui or LeBron really to guard the wings. But if they had to, they got Rui, right? So that's why they don't want to play too big. Because just like you said, LeBron will have to guard the wings. And they want him to be able to guard a power forward in Rome and not pay attention and not even have to get wore out.
Right. Fact.
So LeBron hold our potential back because of that right there. And then just like I said, it don't matter who we trade for if the coach don't play him. The Lakers pulling this one away though.
Yeah, I see 116. They should have pulled it away at the beginning of the fourth though, and then go ahead and put AD and LeBron on the bench and let them hang out for the rest of the game. If we up by 15 right now,
But it's hard to do that when you ain't got no defense.
hey, they had the defense. You just said it when they had the center in there. If that you pull away with your squad, like like when I was in high school, we had like our front five, we was good. We had a couple dudes coming off the bench. If you run away with the game in the third or the fourth, then you good. You don't have to play him as much. Lakers back when the Kobe days, especially in the beginning of the Kobe era and Shaq era, they was running with games so far. They was up 10, 15 points. They sitting on the bench. They ready. It's not a problem. That's why you never have to play a player every single game. I mean, you play him every single game. It preserves the player for every single game. But they out at the third quarter. They get to sit on the fourth. They get to just relax, kick it. They may have to come in for a little bit, put their dominance in there, pull the lead back up, and then they can go sit back down. I,
Yeah,
I
but
don't see that. I don't see that with us right now.
like I said, to get blowouts, you got to be able to play defense because
Yep.
every NBA team could score. Every
Like
team could score.
like everybody look at that team when remember the Warriors was just running them for the chips.
Yeah,
Their defense was legit.
yeah.
Clay
Draymond.
Clay can lock down any the only person they was disguising on that defense was Steph.
Yup. Because
Steph would get cooked, but it didn't matter. They had Draymond back there, the enforcer. They had Clay who could lock down any wing defender. They were interchanging wing defenders. They had remember Bogut back then. They had JaVale McGee back then. Like they had big centers in the middle with Draymond. Draymond didn't have to worry about blocking shots. He could be the enforcer. Just like when back in the day with the Chicago Bulls when they had Rodman. He was just the enforcer.
right.
They were interchanging two or three centers that really had no offensive game.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm scared. The Lakers, I feel like JJ Redick, since his focus is on offense, like we probably better offensively with AD at the five. That's why he's gonna play AD at the five, and because
Mm-hmm.
he's an offensive coach. And then on top of that, they got to hide LeBron on defense, and that's the way to do it. So I guess a nigga can't forget about that. We can forget about them playing two bigs because shit, it ain't gonna happen.
Nah, I think they were done with that. Maybe it's an organizational thing. I think they was done with that after they broke up that whole 2020 team. I would have never done that ever. I would have ran it back just to see what it looked like outside the bubble. I would have ran it back just to see what it looked like because I don't think there
Bruh.
were too many challenges.
Okay, Bron made that basket. Now the Lakers. Then they came right back. Marcus Smart got to the rack.
I forgot they had him.
118, 112. Yeah, I'll take Smart. That's a good tough nose defender.
Yep. You put him at the top of the defense, man. And there's nobody getting around him. Nobody's That's a tough nosed defender. I mean, what do you want? Defensive player of the year.
But
Boston got rid of him, but Boston, they had so many picks, dude. They was trading and they was getting picks. That's how they ended up with what they have right now. They was trading, getting picks. Like imagine what we could have done with that pick we got Brony at. We could have put that pick in a trade for somebody. No offense to Bronny though, but still. Okay, so it's 118, 112, right? 230 left.
what you say?
So it's 121, 112. Yeah, 220 left.
Yeah, they gonna pull this one out.
But to have your starters got to go all the way through it. Let me see.
But
What did he Jaren?
but
Oh, and Ingram.
As a Laker fan, I can't complain. We just got to get a dub. At this point, it's about getting a dub.
Oh, Scottie Pippen Jr. Wasn't he with the Lakers? He dropped 15.
Exactly.
You got
But
you
look,
got Jared
the
Jackson
Lakers
Jr.
cut him. The Lakers cut him to make room for Bronny,
You're
and
right.
he been balling over there in Memphis, balling.
Okay, LeBron had to drop 34 tonight, but that was in 35 minutes. You got to keep his minutes down low in a game like this. And I see like okay, Memphis is 7-4, we 6-4. That's all good. But
Yeah, we need this win. We need this win for the standings.
yeah,
Rui was looking good this game too, and
they
we
dropped 19.
if we could get Rui the ball every night, we tough as hell too. If Rui come to play every night,
Well, they kind of could be a three-headed monster, but I think that's going to be more to the playoffs in the front court because you got two 6'8", 6'9" guys with AD in the middle, which would be good. But it's all a matter of what them guards going to do.
exactly, and what they gonna do defensively.
Exactly. Yeah, we on the same page
Look,
with that. So
that's
yeah,
why
and then like
that's why D'Lo on the bench because Reddick saying we can't have two guards. We can't have D'Lo and Austin Reeves guarding the other team's two guards. We had to put Reddish in because they'll get cooked.
Dalton Connect cook these motherfuckers tonight. Excuse my language.
No, Dalton Connect was lethal. That's another thing. Like I feel like he should be in the game. Oh, he is. He in the game. He in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, because he got what, almost 20 points?
He got 19. He's 7-8 from the field goal, 5-5 from three.
Ain't missed shit from three.
And he got 3 assists. He got a burner though.
I think he's gonna be better than Austin Reeves.
I think so too. I think he will make Austin Reeves tradable.
Exactly.
And a lot of people want Austin Reeves in the trade. So it's like I would put Connect and then, maybe Max Christie uh with some picks. Go get another legit big though. You could do those two with a pick and go over get, Laurie Marketing.
The thing about the Lakers though, bro, everybody be trying to fleece the Lakers. Other teams don't like the Lakers, so
so they're gonna try to take the whole I got you.
The whole squad.
Right.
Type shit. We gotta find a team that's desperate or a player that's trying to force his way to it. Like, nah, I want out of here and I want to go to the fucking Lakers. Just like we got AD. Like, at this point, ain't nobody gonna give us no fair deal unless they feel like they winning the trade. No even shit. Like, ain't no team gonna make a trade and they feel like, okay, this gonna be the Lakers' missing piece. Remember, they vetoed the Lakers trade a long time ago. DGM was complaining about the Lakers a long time ago. The Lakers always get the best players. Oh, these big market teams. The other NBA GMs hate the Lakers, bro. And they don't like Rob Pelinka either from his days from being an NBA agent, from being an agent for players. They don't like Pelinka either. So it's hard for us to make a trade, bro.
Yeah, because they want to empty the whole wheelhouse.
Yup. They
want to basically take the whole team and gut it.
Gut it.
which is what New Orleans did. Remember when we couldn't get that deal done for AD? We had to wait the next year, and then when Rob Pelinka got the deal done, but still they got us for way too much. We kept Kuzma. Okay, I think we should have kept Bi, but I understand you got two dudes on the ball. But it's like, dang, bro, you got Josh Hart. He over there balling in New York. Like, what?
That was a good trade for both teams. I mean, we won the championship after that, so I ain't mad at it.
Right.
Anthony Davis is worth it. But at this point, we don't even need nobody as good as AD. We just need a missing piece here or two.
Yeah. We need another big.
Teams gonna try to fleece us for whatever we get though.
So what would you go over and try to get Lauri Markkanen and Clarkson from Utah? You got a 6-man come off the bench. You can get D'Lo up for him because D'Lo coming off the bench, and Clarkson gonna ball every time. Lauri Markkanen give you another scoring center. Not really defensive sound though.
All that sound good till you hear what the other team wants you to give up. Of course, I would like them. But Lauri Markkanen and Clarkson, they gonna ask for everything. They finna ask for everything.
Oh, I guarantee that's their whole squad, basically.
They gonna ask for everything but LeBron and AD, bro. They gonna want Rui, Austin. They probably even want Connect too.
Yeah, and you know, Danny Ainge is the manager over there, the GM.
Oh no, so that one he a Celtic.
Yeah, exactly.
He will never give us a fair deal, bro.
Not at all.
So you could X Utah off the list.
Facts.
Then the Yankees ain't doing us no favors.
But it seems like all these other teams is getting deals done. How they want it.
Because everybody else cool with each other. I'm telling you, look. The other GMs don't like the Lakers, bro. I'm just leave it at that. Like, they don't like us. They against us. They was tired of us getting so many players year after year. Kobe, Shaq, Magic, like LeBron, all the star players. They tired of all the star players going to LA and the Lakers winning championships. Boy, they hate that shit.
Yeah, but I feel like we did have a big chance though, Carter, during the you know, when we was getting those picks, we was making the raw picks. Like that year we grabbed Lonzo.
Should have got Tatum.
Yep. You know, like, come on. No, even somebody else came out of that draft too. I'm trying to think of what. Somebody else came really good out that draft too. Oh, Donovan Mitchell came out that draft too.
No, I think he was in the other draft. I had to look that up. I don't think we had a chance to pick him. But I know we missed out on Tatum. And then there was another player we had missed out on. I forget. Maybe it was Mitchell. But maybe it was Mitchell. But maybe
I think it was Mitchell. I know he got Ben Ingram because we had the two years in a row. We had the second pick. We grabbed Ingram one year and we grabbed Lonzo. Lonzo, like from the jump, I was like, no. I used to see Lonzo play in Chino, and then when I wouldn't, Fox, we could have got De'Aaron Fox.
Yup, the year we got Lonzo. But I would have got Tatum that year. Tatum came out that year. I'd have got Tatum instead of Lonzo.
Right, but even if you would have got Fox,
Kobe was telling them to get Tatum, but Magic wanted Lonzo Ball so much to try to be Showtime. He was on Lonzo dick, talking about his jersey gonna be retired in the rafters one day.
Now the kid barely even played. Dude, he got. I don't know if you watched that 64 in college. Did you see when UCLA played Kentucky? And I mean, Fox cooked Lonzo. He cooked him. He cooked him for like 23. I'm like, or 26. I'm like, it was 20 something. And I'm like, oh my God. He was just breaking him down. I remember they was running the 1-4. So they was running Lonzo at the top against him, and he was just cooking Lonzo. Like, it wasn't like nothing. Easy work.
Yeah.
You think we should have kept Julius?
Nah, I don't mind him leaving.
Yeah, me either.
I don't regret none of that. I regret not bringing back Dwight and JaVale. I regret not bringing back that championship team. Because even after all that, after drafting Lonzo and Brando, we still end up trading them and got the pieces for a championship. So I regret what we done after we won the chip in the bubble. That's what I regret.
Would you would have kept Kuzma or no?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
If Kuzma was on the Lakers now, boy, it'd be cracking.
right. Fact.
He way better than Rui. He will be what we need Rui to be. Like how I was saying, when Rui balling, we tough. Kuzma gonna drop 20 every night, and Kuzma ain't scared to stand up to LeBron. I never forget Kuzma pushing LeBron, telling that dude to play defense.
I remember that.
Yeah,
LeBron's
Kuzma.
not playing defense though. I mean, maybe a little bit in the playoffs. Even in the playoffs, he don't play defense like that anymore.
I mean, you could coast in the regular season, but you at least gotta rotate, bro. Like when Kuzma pushed him because he didn't rotate. I could see you not pressing somebody the whole 96 feet full court press, but in the half court, bro, you can play D. Like, stop playing.
Even tonight, if I play it, I don't know. I haven't really looked at their team. We're up 125, 120. Let me see their 3-point percentage. Hold on.
I think about to win this.
Let's see.
But even tonight, like 12 out of 32 threes. You know, I did watch one Laker game, and I was like, they don't play no zone, no either.
They need to.
I know. Because especially if you're going to be putting AD out there like that, you're going to have to, like, look at him tonight, 6 and 16. You know, he's shooting more threes now. It's like, man, protect him. You got to protect him on the defensive end. And then when it comes to the playoffs, people going to know they got multiple options they have to look at.
Look, I ain't worried about the offense. Like I said, they just like USC last year. You ain't got to worry about no offense with this squad. It's about defense. But
yeah, but even on the offenses, how do you protect the defense?
We got an offensive-minded coach, though, so it don't matter. It's like some people just are who they are at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hopefully,
that's what it got put. That's what it got put to me tonight when they were talking to me about Mr. Riley.
Yep. So it's the same thing with the Lakers. Can JJ Redick get this team to play defense, or can LeBron? Because you know he really the coach,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be watching though. Happy they got this dub.
Hey Carter, I got a question for you.
What's up?
You think any of the other kids leaving?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You think it's going to be a mass exodus or just a couple here and there?
I think we lose probably about like. It depends. Like if Juju decommit, yeah, this mother falling apart. If Juju don't decommit, but he is because he visited schools that he said he wasn't even interested in at first, and Ben shut them out. So now he done visited Georgia. We're gonna visit Georgia. He looking at Auburn again. So that's how I know he done with that. That's over with because he ain't been looking at Georgia and them in a minute for years. Like all of a sudden he want to look at Georgia, then he double back on Auburn. That means he looking at all this options. That means, oh, okay, I ain't going to SC, so now I need to really figure out, do I really want to go to Colorado or do I want to go to Georgia? Because I seen an interview with the kid and he said he couldn't see himself playing in the Big 12.
Right.
So that's why when I seen he visiting Georgia, like, oh yeah, he gone, he leaving. Because he don't really want to go to Georgia either. I mean, Colorado either. He was using them for the bag, for the trips, kick it with Shador and them, hang out with Dion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in Colorado, kicking it. I mean, come on now. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if
but
you've been to Colorado. Colorado is actually a cool place to kick it. It's just
yeah,
I'm not trying to be out there in the cold.
but it's
Not
like
trying to live there, you know. But
he
hey.
wasn't really trying to. He wasn't really trying to go there for real, for real. So now that I see him looking at other schools, serious schools like Georgia, like okay, he going somewhere else. So I expect like 4 or 5 kids to decommit.
What's your best way you think to be able to salvage the class?
Throw bags and stop playing, stop fooling yourself. Thinking people just gonna come to SC because it's SC. Like, stop playing with yourself. You got kids in your backyard flipping. It's all about the
right, right.
The sooner USC realize that college now is a semi-pro, and these high school niggas is signing contracts for deals. Like he supposed to be getting 2.5 million, 800,000 something a year.
2.7. They're gonna give him the whole bag. Got his sister coming on campus,
You
and
feel
then
me?
what it is the kids already like saying I'm going to the league. They're already telling him he going to the league. That's all good, but he going to get a bag while he go to the league, even before then.
Yeah, so the sooner USC realize that this is semi-pro, we got to offer bags, the better they going to be. So that's the only way, bro. And the Lakers got this dub. Good win for them. So they climb up in the standings. Now what they going to? Let me see.
But we're gonna be 7-4. They're gonna be 7-5. So we jumped them, but still.
Yup.
Let me see what the standings is gonna look like though. Because I think with the Dodgers, they got a real system over there. They jump so far ahead of you, you really don't got no chance.
Okay, yeah. Well, the Lakers they gonna be in the 6th seed. Yeah, we with this win, they just jumped Memphis in the standings.
Yeah. Right.
So they finna be in the 6th seed. That's want to be a 6th seed or better. Because if you the 7th seed, the 8th seed. Oh my bad. If you the 7th seed, 8th seed, 9th seed, 10th seed, you got to do that play-in shit. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm trying to avoid the play-in. And just like you said, so you ain't got to have your foot to the metal the whole season trying to stay up in the standings. See, when you back in that play-in, you got to play hard every game. Your starter going to play heavy minutes. You got to really thug it out. If we could get some cushion, if we can win some games, get some cushion, we could coast into the playoffs and come into the playoffs actually kind of fresh instead of burnt out just trying to make it through the play-in and with the play-in. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. But look at Golden State; they 9-2 right now.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City 10-2. I mean, I'm looking at the Eastern Conference Finals. The Eastern Conference, like 13-0 by Cleveland. Oh, what they doing over there? But see, they top heavy. 13-0, and then Boston 10-3, so they top heavy on the Eastern.
Nah, for real though. Nah, the Cleveland, they with the business this year. They cracked, but in the West, I ain't worried about the Warriors. Like they don't match up good with the Lakers. We like a matchup nightmare for them. We too big for them. Like,
they don't have no answer for AD or LeBron.
Exactly. And dudes like Rui could get off on them.
Yep. You got Phoenix at 9-3. I'm gonna check this out. This is gonna be the best time to be. Huh?
Nah, the Lakers. I think the Lakers will get Phoenix too.
Oh yeah, we can get Phoenix. That's easy.
Because
I can't say it's easy.
I mean, It'll probably go 6 or 7, but because we don't play no defense and they can score, but they don't play no defense either. And our size affects them. You feel me?
Well, we got too many matchups that we may not be able to kill with our matchups in regards to scoring, but we could put Vanderbilt, we could put Radish, we could put, Rui, Shaky on Rui. But we could put those longer defenders on the guards like Bill and Durant and Booker. So you got longer length on them, and then they got to come down and then meet AD in the middle. It's just like, man, my number one thing, I want to see AD hold up the whole season too, though.
Well, he played 76 games last season,
and he played through the Olympics.
Yup. So hopefully AD can keep his together. You feel me?
Yep. So we'll see how it goes.
But when Vando come back, that gonna let me know like how serious the team is to really doing something. How many if they play Vando, Reddish, and AD together? You feel me?
That what two guards you gonna run with that though?
I don't care. Just put all right. I'll have Austin in there. I'll have Reddish at the 2, Vando at the 3, and then Bron and AD. I know he ain't gonna throw 2 centers in there, so Bron and AD with them 3.
Yeah, that's a nice lineup.
I mean, defensively, look, not for long spurts because that's a tough lineup offensively because Reddish and Vando can't really score like that. But AD and LeBron and Austin Reeves, they could pick up the slack for that moment, for that time, that lineup. You know what I'm saying? To add pressure on D because look, against a team like Phoenix, Durant and Booker, we need to be able to throw Vando and Reddish on them. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't, if we got Reddish on KD, all right, now Book could cook. If we got Reddish on Book, now KD could cook. We need to be able to throw Vando on KD and Reddish on Booker, bro. Period.
But when we come back on offense, will we just gonna just give it to AD and LeBron?
Yeah,
because
AD.
like there ain't no spreading the floor with that. I mean, probably.
I know. But, okay, you got Reeves, but AD and LeBron. I mean, Reddish can shoot the corner 3, bro. Like,
yeah,
we ain't spreading the floor, but we should at least be able to score some points. Like LeBron and AD should be able to take over offensively for 4 or 5 minutes. I ain't talking about that lineup the whole game. I'm talking about this 4 or 5 minutes a quarter, right? Or throw Bron on the bench for that time and bring in like Rui, somebody else who could shoot another shooter, right? Or go small, go AD at the center, put Vando at the 4, Reddish at the 3, and have Austin Reeves and D'Lo to spread the floor with the 3.
Yeah, it's chess matches at that point.
Yeah, but you got to find a way to get Vando and Reddish on the floor because they could be like Jordan and Pippen on D. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but what I'm saying is they longer and taller than Jordan them. So Reddish 6'8", Vando 6'9".
You're right.
Athletic. So you want to get that athleticism on the floor against Boston with Tatum and Brown. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to have Vando and Reddish on the floor to contend with them. One of them is cool, but the other one gonna get off. The other one gonna have Austin Reeves on them or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody cook or Rui like. You know what I'm saying?
But in Boston, they don't even. Well, I guess what's the name playing center? What's the dude? The unicorn, or they call him whatever. But he's not even really a good defensive player. They just kind of throw people in there at defensive. Oh, but that guard is good though, White. You have to have. I feel like you have to have a lockdown guard, bro.
Exactly.
You have to have a guard that can lock down a point guard, like. And with the way the Western Conference is, you got to have somebody, huh?
We don't though. We could throw wings on them, but that's sacrificing our offense with the wings we got. So the guards we got lacking defensively. So D-Lo ain't got D like that. Austin Reeves ain't got D. Dalton Connect is a rookie. Max Christie got D, but he struggled offensively. Like, we ain't got no guards that can play D and score and stretch. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna put Bronny in there?
Hell no.
Just playing with you. Yeah.
Bronny ain't gonna do nothing, bro. What you mean? Like, stop it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, I don't know. I have to look at it. I'm gonna look at some games and let me see, because the guards in the West are different. The big men in the West, I mean, I guess we just got to worry about what? Chet Holmgren, Wembanyama, Jokic. Who else is in the West? Because Towns is gone now. That's pretty much it.
They over there balling. Well, I seen in one game, Cap was going off.
Who?
What's the Knicks record?
Oh, let me see right now.
Because the Knicks looking kind of good. For real.
They are number 4. They're 5-6. But they made that trade. That's just. I feel like that's just a matter of gelling.
They got to get some more chemistry. I think they got potential though.
Yeah, but they are number 4 in the East.
See, the East is way easier than the West, bro.
Oh, guaranteed.
It's always like that. Shit.
It wasn't like that back in the day when the Bulls and Detroit and all that. But like, yeah, the East has been
the West started being cracking when Kobe and Shaq started taking over, like 99, 2000, when the Lakers and the Spurs.
Yep.
It was the Lakers, Spurs, Sacramento, Portland,
even Phoenix, Dallas. Yep.
The West been stacked for like 20 years now.
No, we didn't even mention San Antonio.
No, that's the second team I said. The Lakers.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say San Antonio. Yeah.
Lakers, Spurs, was winning all the championships. Then you had Sacramento when they had Chris Webber and Mike Bibby and them. You had Portland when they had Scottie Pippen and Damian Stoudemire and Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells, Stacey Augmon. They had a squad.
They had a squad, though. They did have a squad. I think we saw them in the Western Conference Final.
Hell yeah, they took us to 7 games, overtime, almost beat us. We had to beat them Game 7 in Sacramento, overtime.
But even Minnesota, bro, remember when they had
KG,
they had that little point guard over there, Latrice Sprewell, like, they had a squad.
They had Stephon Marbury.
Stephon Marbury, was he? Yeah, he was the point guard.
And then, even after he left, they had Sam Cassell for a minute. They was there, Tom Gugliotta.
And like, then, what was old boy with the jumper? White boy with the jumper. He had the killer jumper. I can't think of it.
Wally Zerbiak.
It was Zerbiak, yeah. Wally had a little game on him, though.
He was 3-and-D. He'd have been better in this era. Because he was like 3-and-D. They tried to put the ball in his hands and make him do some things, but
even Houston, I'm just looking at him now, like back then, because Houston had Tracy McGrady, they had Yao Ming, Shane Battier, like they had a squad too.
And even before that, before even McGrady and them came, they had Steve Francis and Yao Ming and Mobley and them, like even
Katino Mobley, the little lefty.
Like every team in the West was good every damn year, like. And it's basically still like that. But the Lakers, that's what I'm saying. These little wins, it's about this getting these wins, stacking up in the standings, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we ain't gotta be fighting for dear life, making it in the play-in, and we be all gassed out during the playoffs.
Like, could you imagine Carter, could you imagine what what the Dodgers would have looked like if they had to play that first round? It would have been a total different game because the pitchers would have been thrown out already. But they stacked up so many wins at the beginning of the season to
Ain't
come
nobody
in and work.
worried about the Dodgers, bro. The Dodgers, they stack. They win the NL West every year. Every year for the Dodgers, it's just about what they gonna do in the playoffs. We know the regular season they gonna damn near win 100 games. You feel me?
Yeah, I think they're gonna win the World Series again next year too, though. Think about to load up again on people. Watch.
Yeah.
They gonna
Yeah.
put the double up on
The
them.
Dodgers gonna go on a little run. I feel it.
I do too. I'm like the Dodgers probably might win again next year. They got too much hitting. Even though I know they saying Teoscar Hernandez may go to Boston, they get the fat contract. I was like, all right, I know the Dodgers got somebody in the wheelhouse. They got somebody back there ready to go.
Right. But what's the Lakers next game? I think the Lakers play the Spurs next. We gonna see Wembanyama, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I guess he been balling this year. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's another win we should get. So the Lakers should get that and be 8-4. We gonna see. I'm gonna come back with y'all. I'm gonna start covering the Lakers. I'm gonna start doing this more often. I'm gonna come back when they play the Spurs, do another little live play by play.
We got them in 2 days.
Yup. I'm gonna get the Laker content going. USC season about to be over.
Yep. So yeah, we got
life goes on.
right off the dribble.
I said we ain't tripping. But I'm gonna end this live. Probably come back with another one when the Lakers play. We probably do another live tomorrow on USC, the state of USC. Now we need to talk about it. We losing. It's one thing to lose commits from Georgia. It's another thing to lose a California kid, a D line, one of the few D linemen we got out here. That's another thing. So we gonna have to talk about that. You gonna pull up, John?
Yeah, drop the bag on them and let them go. Like, come on, man. We drop the bag, whatever they offer it. I got you, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you more.
All right, bet. So tomorrow, I'll probably do a 6 o'clock USC.
Yeah, do it later, bro. I gotta. If you could do it later, that'd be better. It's all on you, though. But yeah, because I got a long day tomorrow too. But yeah, I'll drop in with you.
Yep, for sure. But until then, it's Carter family, and I'm out this time.
All right, son.